Hey everybody, let's go through a quick review for the test, okay? These next three problems are surface area and volume. So Dallas has a box in the shape of a rectangular prism. The volume of the box is 215 cubic inches. When they give you the volume, go ahead and type in volume equals because you're probably going to have to multiply that by something, okay? So the volume was 215 cubic inches. He wants to create a similar box with identical, that means the same length and width, but the height is 5 times bigger. What's the new volume? So if you're learning this, if they've given you the volume and they tell you how much bigger one side is, just multiply the volume they gave you by the 5, since it was 5 times bigger. And that means your answer is 1,075 cubic inches. If they had said 2 times bigger, you multiply by 2. If they had said 1/2, you multiply by 1/2. So look for the volume and look for what you have to multiply it by to get an answer like this, okay? Let's go to the next one. This is a square-based pyramid. Do you see it down there? And since I know it's a square, I'm going to go ahead, a square base, I'm going to go ahead and draw my square. And I know that each side is 5 because I see that here. And that means every single side is 5. They're all exactly the same. These are congruency marks. So Mrs. Benson is making some pyramid-shaped earrings as shown below. How much paint will she need to cover? Cover is surface area. So let's go ahead and put the surface area formula in the calculator. So I'm going to put in 1/2 LP plus big B. So the L we know is slant height. Okay, so we know that L is 8. Then P. P is the perimeter of the base. That means we're going from here to here to here to here. So perimeter means you add all the sides. It's a square, so you have 4 sides to add, and they're all the same. Okay? Then we have big B. Big B is the area of this base. If you were going to fill every single one in with a little bitty 1-inch block, how many would it be? So if one side's 5 and the other side's 5, you multiply that. 5 times 5. And that gives you an answer of 105 centimeters squared. That's how much paint she's going to need to cover that earring. All right, so let's go to the next one. That's a cone. So let's figure out what they're asking us for. An ice cream cone is pictured below. How much ice cream will fill it? So fill means volume. So let's go ahead. Oops, I'm going to move this 7 here. That 7 should be a height, not a slant height. Okay, so I'm going to move that. So let's come over here, and it is 1/3 pi r squared h. And always check again, make sure you got it right. 1/3 pi r squared h. So now let's tell the calculator what it doesn't know. It knows 1/3 in pi, but it does not know what r is, and it doesn't know what h is. So let's look at that. Well, h is right here from the top, dropped straight down. So h is 7. And then let's talk about the radius. This whole thing from one side to the other is 6. That's a diameter because it goes from one side to the other. So if we want to make it a radius where it goes from the middle to the edge, we have to take the 6 and cut it in half. We have to take the 6 and divide by 2. So that means it'll take 65.9, and if we round that 9, it makes the 66, goes up to 66. it'd be 66, whoops, I'm being kind of messy, inches cubed. So it would be 66 inches cubed. That's how much ice cream is going to fit in this cone. All right. Okay, we'll stop that and we'll come back for area.